Switch the camera around. Welcome everybody, welcome. Let's make sure this live feed is working. All right, we're at Lake Sumter Market Square in the Villages, the world's largest retirement community in Florida, 55 plus community. Let's start our tour. We're gonna tour the whole thing, so thanks for joining us. I'll give you lots of history on the place. This is the second town square that was built. The first one, we just did a video on it yesterday, is Spanish Springs Town Square. This is Lake Sumter Market Square. There is Lake Sumter right there. And then Brownwood Paddock Square is the other one that's in existence right now south of here. So this is kind of in the middle on the northern end of the Villages. And there are two other town squares that are in development as far as I know. So down over there is where the live music is every day, starting at 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. So we're gonna hear some of those bands as we go through. I wanna show you kind of the facade of the town, which is kind of like Disney World. And Denise and I are gonna comment on this. You can see the architecture of the buildings. These buildings over here are actually the sales center for the Villages. Remember, it's 55 and over. You have to be 55. At least one member of the household has to be 55. Over here are some financial offices and other offices in this building right here. Over here is a Citizens First Bank. And there's another financial, I think, services office right there we're gonna walk by. And here are the public restrooms, in case you're wondering. So the lake is here. The nearest road through the Villages is up north of here. Lady Lake is to the east. Marion County is up there. I think we're in Sumter County here, which is why it's Lake Sumter. And there's a part of Lake County that's over to the east. So Marion County north, Lake County east, Sumter County here. And these are the restrooms, public restrooms. Denise, they're nice and clean, right? And no baby changer. And it looks like little beach bathrooms, even though it's one large side here on the men and then large size on the other side for women, right?
Yeah, like fake doors with no hinges.
Yeah.
That looks very real.
Yeah, and coming out of the speakers through all these squares is WVLG playing all the hits from, I guess it's 80s. It sounds like Dirty Dancing soundtrack here. It's all throughout the whole town. You'll hear that too. There's like a lighthouse. It looks like a lighthouse over there. You see that? Denise, you ready to follow us, Denise? We're on our walk too. So she's just listening to the Villages. I think she was listening to Dirty Dancing they were playing. Ooh, someone just hit their tires over there. Remember, it's all over 55. Nobody can see, so watch out when you're walking. I'm not kidding. Actually, you don't see them here, but there are plenty of golf carts everywhere. So this is the financial services building. You can see all the architecture they got going on. Again, this is like Disney World for adults. So kind of keep that in mind. It's like everything's nice and clean too. You don't usually see that in the downtown. There's usually some kind of seedy spots, or seedy is not a good word, but just undesirable areas, and there aren't any in the downtowns. Here you see more speakers up here for WVLG playing for you guys. And over there is the transportation for the Villages. They have their own bus service, which looks like trolleys over there. I don't know if you can see them, but they look like trolleys, but they're actually buses. Okay. Now we're going to come down here, and should we go in the parking lot? Actually, let's just walk down here, and we'll show you a little bit of the restaurant. So there's like a dock here. It's like decking, right?
It's a boardwalk.
It's a boardwalk.
Real birds out there.
Those are real birds. Okay.
Boat.
All right, we gotta get Denise close so she can talk in here, so you can hear her in the speaker. What'd you guys say?
Those are real birds out there on the fake boats.
Okay, and we didn't see any motorized boats, but now I see one today. I'm wondering if this is like a Villages boat, like a shuttle or something. Because one thing we noticed that we don't hear any loud boats or anything. And you also notice you don't hear any loud exhausts from cars and trucks and everything, because there isn't that, like, I don't know, like young male announcement of like super loud cars, right? Because everybody's 55 and over around here. Although the public squares are open to the public. So keep that in mind. This restaurant over here is open to the public. We just want to show you, we're going to turn around because we're going to run out of time and daylight if we don't hurry up. I just kind of want to get the architecture in here. Actually, there is a big truck. Hopefully this isn't too loud. Life preservers. And let's just get a view of the lighthouse over here. Here comes that boat. I think it might be a shuttle for the Villages. It's Lighthouse Point Bar and Grill. I don't know if they have any vegan options here, but hopefully they have plant-based stuff. We'll show you some other restaurants over here. I'm feeling a breeze too off the water. They got the nice seating over there on the water's edge. And yeah, this looks like a little ferry, right? It looks like not really, is it a private boat? More like a ferry, Morning Star it says. I don't know. Anyway, we'll find out. We got lots to show you. So Over there is actually a hotel. And actually at Spanish Springs yesterday, we forgot to mention there is a hotel over there too that we didn't show you. So we're gonna quickly walk down at top speed down the boardwalk, and we're gonna head into the square, where in every square they have like a stage, because they have the daily entertainment from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m, live music and dancing basically every single night, right? So not only here at Lake Sumter Market Square, but also at Spanish Springs Town Square and at Brownwood Paddock Square, which is to the south. Spanish Springs is to the north. They have in each of the three live music every single night, right? This is like a party every night. Just keep that in mind. And by the way, these places, these squares, this market, Lake Sumter Market Square is open to the public. All the stores are open to the public. The only thing you can't do here, unless you pay the fees, is the group activities. You can't get into the gated neighborhoods. A lot of them are gated. And you can't do the golf, I think. Actually, they have, I've heard that they have executive golf courses. Not all, but executive is 9 holes. Those are all free for life. Free golf for life if you join by buying a house. I don't golf, so I don't care. And if you want to hit the 18 holes, there are green fees for those. The other thing is the activities. You have to be a homeowner to take part in the activities. Here's the other side of the restrooms that we started out on. They're nice and clean. There's like boat docks here, everything. And then there's a golf course on the other side of the lake. It's a nice view on the lake here, a nice sunset view. All right, let's walk through here. Actually, let's walk down here to see what this is. Then we'll walk into the square. We'll start going down the street. So we have lots of stores to show you, so you can see what's here for shopping. And one thing I noticed over here, remember, what's undesirable when you go into an urban area or downtown area that you see everywhere, except you don't see it at Disney World? What is it?
Homeless people.
Homeless,
asking
right.
me for money and
There are no
stuff.
homeless people here. There are some really funky older dancers and stuff to the music that you'll see, but there aren't any. And I don't know how that is managed by these people, because this is not like Disney World where it's private property. It's public. These are public over here, which is why we're bringing you this live videos. Okay. I hear recorded music. I guess they're not doing the live stuff yet, but you can get a glimpse now of all of the golf carts. See all the golf carts? One thing with the golf carts is, because everybody's using them, they don't have to have a lot of parking here, right? Not as much parking as normal, because golf carts take up like maybe like 1/4 of the space a car would take, right? For the golf carts. Oh man, another curb driven over, another one. Remember, this is 55 and older community. You saw 2 cars already hit curbs. You can see the marks on the curb there. All right, there's the buildings we saw earlier. We're gonna kind of go over here. We're gonna take a tour down the side of this street, but we wanted to show you very quickly. We're not gonna go in yet because the music hasn't started, but this is one of the bars. Denise, we're gonna cross over this way. Oh, she wants a glass of wine. We can't do a review if we're drunk, okay? You can't bring your own. It's no BYOB, right, Denise? We need, yeah, Denise, she found out you can't bring your own. You got to buy your alcohol here, apparently, if you're going to bring it, or have it with you at the live music events every day, right?
Yes, we heard the announcement last night.
Yeah, but these guys didn't. They may not have even seen our other video, but go check out our other video about Spanish Springs Town Square. Okay, we're crossing over here now. Hopefully they'll let us. There's tents here. I guess there's going to be vendors. Let's take a look what's here. This is, we're about to approach the sales center for the villages. We saw all those down there. Look at all those golf carts. Over here is the sales center. And I found out that you can rent a house here at the villages, $99 to $199 a night, depending upon the season. You can rent a furnished house. And it also comes with a golf cart where you can explore the whole neighborhood, because they want you to move in here.
Give you a sample pension check too, so you can
Sample
see if
pension
you can
check?
afford to live here.
Well, actually, this metropolitan statistical area is the highest price of all in the United States. Average home value most recently is like $326,000. And I think this also has, according to Realtor.com or Realtor Association of Realtors, highest down payment on average of all houses. I think it's like 27% down on the average house around here. So people have money, although the average income is about $60,000. The other thing we determined from our research is that the average credit score here is over 800. It's like 806. Average person that lives here. Can you believe that? Over 800. Here's a Panera Bread, so Not too much different here. So also crime. Crime is the lowest crime rate in the entire state of Florida here, as you can imagine, because everyone's fighting for their lives, right? Actually, people said that folks have told me that people around here are basically look a lot younger than they are. I don't know any statistics on that, so I can't tell you. Actually, people are lining up. So there's another bar here. We saw the bar down there at the corner. There's a bar here. I think there's every corner of this square has a bar. The one in Spanish Springs is only 3 bars. One of them has a giant waterfall, water feature, and there is there's no water feature here, is there, Denise? At this square, like not at Spanish Springs, they had like 2 water features. Excuse me. All right, so we're just showing you the streetscape. We're going to go through what's here so you can see what kind of stores are here. This is like a big round turret, isn't it? We've never seen a Panera Bread that looks like this. The one of Spanish, there is a Panera at Spanish Springs too, but it doesn't look like this.
Yeah, it looked like the one in Spanish Springs looked like it was part of a Southwest scene from Nevada or New Mexico.
Okay, if Spanish Springs Town Square is Southwest, what is this? What is Lake Sumter Market Square?
It looks like America. It's got Victorian
Research
styles
Center?
and traditional styles. It's all mixed.
So like Americana, I don't know. Oh, and is there any fake history here? Have we seen this?
Caretaker's
Wait, look.
Cottage, yeah.
That's another feature of this whole thing, okay? Well, we were there at Spanish Springs yesterday. We kind of went through all the different fake history things. So built in 1855. So we can learn about this fake town, the fake history. A lot of people have accused the villages of whitewashing history actually too. And that's another thing with the villages, with the demographic makeup. It's well over 90 or 95% white, I think, Caucasian in this area. Just keep that in mind. Another thing is, I forgot to mention in the video from yesterday, is that this is a highly Republican area. It's 2-to-1 Republicans versus Democrats. And apparently that turns a lot of people off. I don't know. This seems like really nice to me, though. If you got an average credit score of over 800, I don't care what your political affiliation is. That's pretty good. Pretty good environment to be in.
Yeah.
We don't see any homeless people. And the other thing is the voter turnout. Most recent election, voter turnout of over 80%. Usually it's about 30 to 40% voter turnout across the United States, I think. So that is also, these people are with it. They have time on their hands, yes, but they're also active, I guess, and there's a nice community here. All right, what did we pass by there? The last thing. Let me go back. We have to go back because I forgot to check. Yeah, not only what this was, because we walked right by it, this is an insurance agency, but then there's also more fake history for you to watch. Jucco Machine Service, built in 1848. Pittsburgh Machinist. Do you know them, Denise?
No.
That could have been you.
No, never heard of it.
All right, these are all wood, I notice here. In the ones in Spanish Springs, they were kind of like stone plaques on the side of buildings. These are like wooden post signs right in front, so it's like a little bit different the way they did it. I think this is a little bit newer. Spanish Springs was built 1994, I think. This is newer. Denise is still reading.
This story is hilarious. Mr. Juraco was fatally injured and the roof of his building almost completely destroyed with an experimental boiler design he was developing exploded.
Oh no, that's so sad. All right, well, we have this nice building now of his to walk next to. All right, nice trash cans, everything's clean, trash is cleaned up. People go around here all the time. This actually is a pass through to the parking lot. There's lots of parking lots on the outside. There's like a grand entrance over there. Actually, let me go through here. I want to show what the entrance looks like for the sales center, so you guys can quickly see. And there's a. Is that real?
That's a real person.
For real.
Yeah, it looks like someone's cutting down the
Well, hold on a second. Yeah, but there's not. Is it? Yeah. Is it a real person?
He seems to be moving.
Okay, there's a roofer up there. Okay.
He's just watching.
Well, he's on the live video. Let me show you what the front of the sales center looks like so you guys can see it. There's another clinical research thing out in the parking lot. This is pretty cool. They have these trees. They're nut trees. Actually, they bang on your car. They're lining with Spanish moss down the drive there. And then you have the entrance to the sales center, which is it's over there. You can see it if I zoom in this way. That's the entrance to the sales center down there. And these are the trees, the tree line drive I was telling you about that goes all the way around. Okay, we're gonna, I guess, head back in over there, right? All right. So this is the back parking lot. And actually, this is to kind of get your bearings. That's where the buses, the trolleys for the transportation service are. I'm gonna head down through here. All right, and across the street, you can see this Charles Schwab. We see a lot of investment companies around here. Dermatology, where we're gonna walk down this way and see what is here. This one goes on for like another block. You can see, like, so you think this is like small town America, I guess, right? Pittsburgh Machinist. You can see kind of what the buildings look like here. They have nice sidewalks. I'm not seeing as many golf carts here as I saw at Spanish Springs. The golf carts seem to be just around the square. Medicare, Customer Service Center. United Healthcare. Here's another fake history plaque, McDonough's Tavern. Okay, more fake history. What do we see over here? Fidelity Investments. So another investment company I was telling you about, we see a lot of those. All right, then we're gonna come down here and we will walk down through this side over here. You can hear the Villages WVLG playing over the loudspeakers. And there are a few golf carts. You hear WVLG? All right, we're gonna have to cross over. Are we gonna make this, Denise? I'm gonna cut right through here. How about it? Ready? Go ahead. All right. Here's the pizzeria place. The pizza place. There's a honking golf carts over here, traffic jam. Actually, overall, most people are very friendly here. It says it's Florida's friendliest hometown. Ebenezer Matthews' home. Okay, that's what this is, where the Bravo pizza place is. This is America's friendliest hometown. Denise, do you believe that? Are people friendly in general around here that you don't know? Okay, then we have a nails. Get your nails done over here. Enterprise rental car. There's a bar. Yeah, actually, well, do they rent golf carts? Okay, she doesn't think so. Barber shop. Dr. Bobby Payne, not P-A-I-N, P-A-Y-N-E. Okay, there's a Wells Fargo Financial Network. Then there's like this area between the buildings over here that has like lights and a courtyard, but you think it would be a restaurant, but it's not. Okay, and also it's CPA and investment company. There's what we saw earlier, different view of the Fidelity. Dentist on the square. Okay, I hear John Cougar Mellencamp playing. No, yeah, there is. No, yeah. And actually, Denise thinks it's fake, but I will also tell you that I found online that 95% of all the commercial space is occupied here, apparently. Although we have seen a few spaces that are not. Another bank here, Sabal Trust. More of the Villages radio blasting on us. Okay, then there's Citizens First Bank. There's plenty of parking. All around in the back over there is parking behind all these buildings. There's a little bit of street parking here, but most of it is behind all the buildings. So you get the streetscape facade. Look at this porch they got on here. I never even noticed this before we walked by. You know, look at this porch. I mean, this is huge area of porches here. Citizens First Bank. Yeah, we got to keep moving because there's an ATM. We are going to run out of daylight here. Another Charles Schwab. How many Charles Schwab? Is this the same one? Yeah, it's the same one we saw when we came through that entrance over there.
Is there another office at Spanish Springs?
No, I saw it when we came through there. I saw the Charles Schwab thing. All right, then we got dermatology. We saw this one too.
Pop in here for some Botox and fillers.
Is that what they do at the dermatology offices?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you can do that. Another alley just kind of goes through the parking lot. I got the staircase up there. I haven't seen any more history. Have you, Denise? But plenty of parking in the back. Any more of that fake history? I haven't seen any. Okay. All right, well, we're trying to talk over this so we don't get demonetized with the video. But you can see all the different architectural features of the buildings here. It looks like some fake town in Universal Studios or Disney World. Here's another fake history. Peninsula Land and Title Company in 1881. Wow, this thing's been here for a long time. All right, you can check that out. I got an attorney at law here. I'm starting to hear the live music now from the square. Actually, this time when we're here, we'll walk through the square so you guys can kind of get a glimpse of what's going on.
They're playing Johnny Cash's Folsom Prison.
Law office. All right, they're playing Johnny Cash, and he said, you hear, Denise?
Yeah, they're playing Folsom Prison.
Okay, so we will see Johnny Cash live over here maybe. All right, here's another area between the buildings where you can go to the parking lot. Find your car, or you drive your golf cart up. We're starting to see a lot more golf carts as we approach the square.
Seafood restaurant.
Paradise Grills. This is not a seat. Remember, this is the grill. This is just a grill. It looks like a fancy restaurant in there, but it's not. It's actually where you buy your grills. And it used to be the Old Dominion Bank apparently, and that's back in 1875. Long time ago. I guess they still had the fake fiat currency back then, or were they just, I don't know what, I guess they did. All right, now let's walk through the square now so we can still catch it while it is light out. We have this street over here to go down there to the left. And down by the water side. There's still a lot to show you guys. All right, they're finishing this song up. No, I can't believe it. All right, so we can see there's lots of vendors around here. They do this every single day, remember, every single day. We'll walk down over this way. Okay. Actually, there's a lot more people here, Denise, than there were last time we were here. They've got their little town clock here. And you can see they're playing the music over here. People are dancing. There's the Christmas tree.
Sounds like the same lady we heard singing last night.
Oh, really? You think they just switch them around from square to square?
They do switch. They have different bands, but her voice is very similar.
Okay. And then the lake is behind them. So you can't quite see the lake from here, but you can see everybody dancing around. All right, you can see the crowds here. There's a lot more people here than there were last time we were here. All right, we're gonna walk out of here now. We'll come back. We're gonna get you a tour of the rest of this neighborhood before it gets too dark and you can't see anything. So we need to actually start back over here where we left off so we don't miss stuff. Here's another one of the 4 bars that they have at every corner of this place. Remember, live music every single night starting at 5 p.m. That's the street we went down. We went down both sides. You got to see everything there. Now we're going to go across this way. Yeah, we're not sure about the HOA fees. We'll do some research and find out. I really just don't know. This is the grill store we were telling you about. It looks like a fancy restaurant inside. They have a regular Starbucks. The one thing that's missing from this, square is an actual local coffee house. This is the only one that they have.
But listen, at this Starbucks, they actually ask you how you're doing today.
They do?
They see you every day.
Really? Okay. Well, they do see the same people every day, I'm sure. All right. You can see another view of the square over here. Lots of golf carts. This is normal. There's a Dana Tyler store.
One of these in
Sarasota,
Punta
Naples,
Gorda.
Punta Gorda. Yeah, they're all over Southwest Florida and all over Florida, I think. AT&T. Oh, wait. What is this?
A freight company.
CFC River Freight Company. Okay, you can learn about the history here. Take a screenshot of that if you want to read it. We're going to keep going. They're in between songs now across the way in the square. Return to sender. Okay, Mercantile home and apparel. Denise has been in here. It's another store you can go to. There's hamburgers and fries. I don't know what this is, some kind of restaurant. Kilroy Eats Here floats. I don't know what is Johnny Rockets. Okay, it's a chain. It's a regular chain. All right, there's also a movie theater here. As you can see, it's actually in existence and working. It was not working at Spanish Springs Town Square. There's a nice view down the street. There's another bar. We're gonna turn down here to the left. We'll go to that street after that as well. We have a lot more to show you still, so hang with us. Here's the Johnny Rockets, right at the corner. We're gonna keep going down. That movie theater works, like we said, Spanish Springs, theirs is out of business. They're gonna put the gym in at Spanish Springs. But yeah, you see there's a dog with a Santa hat. Okay, For Feet's Sake shoe store is here. Limelight Apparel and Accessories. So there's a bunch of boutique stuff around here. Is that right, Denise? Okay, what is this? La Lu. Okay, another quirky boutique. Betsy's Boutique. You can see like the streetscape here. We're gonna go on the other side of the street as soon as we finish here. There's Tees and Greens Premium Golf Store. You see more golf carts going by. They have special golf cart lanes. They have special golf cart paths. They have crossings for golf carts. They have special parking. This is not special golf cart parking. There's just a lot of them. But in some of the areas of the other stores, they have special golf cart parking right in front of the stores. There's the staircase. That's some more parking lots. Parking lots behind here. Olivia's Boutique and Gifts. I can hear again all WVLG playing through the speakers. Thai Ruby, we actually ate dinner there. Check out the review on a plantbaseddiet.org YouTube channel. Denise is checking out the Olivia's Boutique.
In Key West, and now I'm seeing them everywhere.
What is it called?
Lulu B.
Lulu B.
That's
It's not Lululemon?
No.
Lululemon?
Everyone wears Lulu B dresses in Southwest Florida.
Because they have no waist? Is that what it is?
No, they have
I've seen comfort. Really?
Look very similar.
Okay.
I'll show it to you, then you'll catch on.
Designer floors. It's not, there's sunset happening over there. It's not like, oh, there, you can see it. That looks pretty good. All right, let's take a look still down the street here. We have a little ways to go. Another pass through to the parking lot over here. There's a Native American, Garvino's Cigars, wine, Fine Wine and Gifts. Charleston Shoe Company.
They're all comfy shoes.
They are all comfy shoes. Okay, Peter Brook Chocolatier. It's starting to get less noisy around here. It's starting to get a lot quieter as we walk down. All right, this is open, it says. What is it? And here's another fake history thing. R. Drake Lumber Company. Crew Boss Residence. So you can learn about that. We got to keep moving. This is the Consumer Cellular store. I guess it's an independent third-party cellular. There goes the sunset. Sun is basically down, so we have to hurry up. Thank you for letting us by. The Flying Biscuit Cafe is right here. They're closed, it looks like.
7 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Oh, only breakfast. Breakfast Cafe. Ancient Olive, a gourmet tasting room, says. What's tasting what? Gourmet foods, Epicurean gifts. And we have gifts and more at the paper store. What is that? I don't even know. It's a big store all the way down there. There's a golf cart pulling in. And then there's this cafe, 2J's Cafe. I think they have coffee in here, but it's not really a coffee house. Traditional deli gourmet bakery is what it is. Okay. All right, so this is Old Camp Road. We're gonna cross the street here, go to the other side, and this is Canal Street that we're on. We're gonna keep going down Canal Street. This is the end. They have housing developments outside of the neighborhood there. We're gonna keep going across the street. This is Sonny's Real Pit Barbecue across the street, another restaurant.
People actually have golf clubs on the back of their
Yeah, they're actually golfing, actually playing the game. Golf clubs? Yeah, someone could take it. I guess it was very low crime around here, the lowest in the state of Florida. Actually, the only thing that's equivalent to crime and the crime in the rest of the state is driving under the influence. Apparently, it's the same. And I guess people are partying here all the time, but everything else is dramatically lower than in other parts of the state. So just keep that in mind. It's like a different vibe for sure. All right, city furniture. And look, that says tall pine turpentine on the roof. I guess that's part of the made up stuff. Tall pine turpentine. There's a little windmill. I don't think that's functional. Different things up here. Okay, big wide porch. More city furniture stuff. I can hear the band down there at the end of the block playing again, right? Definitely hear them. All right, and see, we are already 30 minutes into this video. I feel like this is a bigger one. This square, this whole environment is bigger than Spanish Springs that we were at. And it's definitely bigger than the Brownwood Paddock on the south side. But like we said, the south side's gonna get 2 more squares down there. But this is like the center of everything, I'd say, right? It's the second one built, not the first one built, but the center of everything around this area of the Villages. And the Villages is bordered by 301 on the west, 441 to the north. Actually, 441 is more to the east. And then you're down below Ocala and north of the Turnpike, although the Turnpike is starting to develop as the Villages and below the Turnpike. This is Pet Sense and Merrill Lynch, or Merrill, Bank of America, Pet Sense. Okay. They allow dogs, I guess, and pets. This is not a...
Grooming.
Yeah, they allow pets in this neighborhood. Just no one under 19 can live in any of the houses more than 30 days, from what I understand, unless you get a special exception. I'm not sure who can do that. The average age here is 68, I think, in this area, which is, I think it's 6 years older than the next lowest average age anywhere else. Again, this is the world's largest retirement community, 55. Tuscany Day Spa, that's what this is. Okay. Here's another thing. It used to be Credemeyer's drugstore, Denise, back in 1909. That's what it says. More of the fake history. Okay, this is the Thai restaurant we showed you earlier. These are those boutiques and things that we showed you from the other side of the street. You can get a different view of what the buildings look like. More golf carts. Like I said, this is very clean. There's always people picking up trash. There is no trash. There's no homeless people. It's a really pleasant place to be overall. And you can be here at any age, not like the rest of the community. There's a Naples soap company over here. We've seen those all over the place in Florida too. I guess they started out in Naples, Florida, I guess. Let me know in the comments. And let me know anything if you guys have been here. Here's a passway with all the different movies. They're spinning around in lights. Coming soon. Different movies. Okay. And this is a jeweler. Arden's Fine Jewelry. Okay, you probably saw that from the other side of the street when we were walking by. They are still open, even though it's past sunset. We notice this hour from 5 to 6 is like super active, and then people kind of filter out after 6 o'clock, right? Things are over for the night after that time. All right, and here is in the Playhouse movie theater. All right, you can hear the music going on, see another bar, the Christmas tree, the stage, the lake's behind there. We're gonna go down here to the left. We're gonna go down here and we'll kind of loop back around, come back up again. You see more movies. They got these little blinking lights all over the place. Wish, we saw that.
It's not bad.
Yeah, we saw that one. More movies. And we did see people going to the movies here. All right, so over here is another restaurant, a Japanese steakhouse. More golf carts. There's actually a Sherwin-Williams paint store across the way there in the downtown. This is the Japanese steakhouse. Now, these look like vacant areas that I had seen before. I'm not sure, but doesn't it seem like there should be somebody in there and there isn't? Denise says yes. All right.
This is the steakhouse.
Is this part of the, is this part of the steakhouse? This is all steakhouse?
Over there, yeah.
That's a huge steakhouse then. I guess they do a good business.
I just made it look like there were other shops here.
Okay, like the bathrooms, right?
Yeah.
All right, what is this? Plant therapies. What is this, like CBD
CBD store.
stuff? Okay, they're open. You can go in there and ask them about that. That's where, again, to keep your directions, that's the lake over there. We're going to go back over there and see some more in a little bit. Yeah. Fitness, Orange Theory. This is all through here. Oh, actually, maybe there. And then I don't know is this also Orange Theory? I don't know. But there is a transportation area over here where they have buses, those trolleys that go throughout the neighborhood. I think those are free. And this place is completely vacant. There's nothing in here. So maybe this is for rent. Maybe it's under renovation. I don't know. Now down here is this Chop House restaurant. There's this canal they put in here with all this little fancy Disney World type stuff. I don't know what this is. Theme park. And the Barnes & Noble, yeah, and they have book signings and other stuff going on down there from time to time. And this lock does it work? It looks like the water's higher over there. So I don't know if it's real lock, fake lock. They've got a wagon wheel for a mill. I don't think that's real. I think.
Can I get a signed copy of Live to 150 over there?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, go at liveto150.org. It's totally free. Check it out. All right, so they got a little bridge over here. It's all rusted, just like in the Great White North, right? Because this isn't supposed to be a Florida town, is it? Or is it supposed to be? Because I don't know. Let's walk across here. Let me just show you down here, and then we'll turn around at the other side of the bridge. They have some nice outdoor dining, but almost nobody's here. I guess it's a little cold. That could be why. Normally, you would probably have more people. Yeah, and there are some heaters out there. Okay, let's turn. More parking. That's the front of the Barnes & Noble over there. Transportation, bus stop, I think, or actually it looks like a bus stop. This is a home health. These are actual businesses. It's not even a bus stop, although it looks like it, or some kind of transportation thing for the canal, this fake canal they put in. I don't know. All right, now we're going to end up over there. We'll show you that in a little while. For now, we're going to go back down on this other side of the street. You can see what the buildings look like. That's where we just came from, over there. And we're going to walk down here. There's some parking in here. I guess this is like exclusive parking. I hear more sounds from WVLG coming out of there. And down here on the left, there is like a bar, right, Denise? That's really loud, usually full of super loud people. That's what we've noticed. So it might get really loud on the left side when we walk down past the Sherwin-Williams store, because the Sherwin-Williams store is the first thing on the left over here. Again, I don't really hear any loud engines ever, right around here. No loud mufflers. That's what you usually hear in downtown areas. People making obnoxiously loud sounds with their cars, right? You don't really hear any of that here, although you do smell the golf carts because these things have no emissions on them. They're not like cars. It's kind of like the amusement rides at Disney World or wherever, where you get in the fake little cars and everything smells like lawnmower engines, like 100 lawnmower engines running. So I don't like that. I'm not a fan of that. All right, here is the restaurant we were telling you about down here. It might get kind of loud. We'll see what's going on. There's the theater again. There's the Johnny Rockets. Everybody's got little lights on. And this is the little party porch over here. You can park right here if you can get a good spot. And then everybody's kind of hanging out here on the porch. They're always loud in this area, right? Always loud in this area. You hear all kinds of different musics and sounds. You see all the people out here. This place is always jumping. It seems like when we go by, and we're gonna stay on this side of the street.
That poor gentleman back there that you just passed wet his pants.
What he did?
I was gonna go see if he needed help. The poor guy back there walking with the cane had wet his pants.
Oh no!
I think he was waiting for someone to pick him up.
Ooh, okay, all right. Oh my gosh! I hope you heard that. Well, these people are not doing that, at least not yet. They haven't gotten to that stage, and we've almost got there a few times, but not yet. I'm not in that stage of my life yet. Although, by the way, we're 53, so neither of us can buy a house here. I think 55 is the youngest. One member of the household must be 55 years young at the youngest. All right, this is more of the Village's sales offices, I think. The Villages.net, it says over here. More vendors over here for the band. What's changes? What is this thing? Changes. You know?
Jewelry and clothing.
Okay, jewelry and clothing. Another boutique. Okay, the Villages Golf and Tennis Villages Development, and they have this little pathway through it. A lot of these, I want to walk through here. We've seen 2 of these in the Spanish Springs, and we didn't get the lights on, but it looks cooler with the lights on. And usually in Spanish Springs, they have these little fountains down here. They don't have any fountains. That's where we just came from. There's the Barnes & Noble down there. I'm gonna spin around, head back out to the square. And then we're gonna turn left when we get down here. All right, we're gonna turn left and we're gonna head down towards Lake Sumter. This is Ambrosia on the Square. I guess it's like a little gift store, I don't know. Ambrosia on the Square. And there's the band. You see, they're playing over there to the crowd. Every night. Different bands, different live music, I guess vendors. Then they got this restaurant over here. This one's a lot more low key. Red Sauce, it's an Italian place. And there is the building, actually I'm just noticing now, oh here. McCabe and McCabe Haberdashery, it says, is what this thing is from 1883. Okay. Like Denise, I'm just noticing too, there's a building for WVLG 640 AM, the radio station right there. And the lake is right behind it. Look at all the golf carts. That's where we came in earlier, if you were watching earlier in the video.
The radio station was over at Spanish.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they have different locations. There's a big window in there. I don't know we'll come back through there when we finish up the video. All right, for now, we will come back here in a minute. Hopefully there'll still be some light left. There's a Haagen-Dazs place here right along the water also, right? And then Gators, Florida Sea Grill and Bar. They got a nice waterfront view over there. All right, we're gonna walk out through it this way. You kind of see a little bit more of what we saw earlier, but from a different angle. And then we'll loop back around to the water. You can see what's going on there at the water. And then we'll come back into the market square. They call it the market square, Lake Sumter Market Square. There's like a little fake water tower, right? Made out of wood. Fake water tower. Yeah. We'll go back over this bridge with the little, probably fake canal, fake lock. You'll end up in the drink. Oh, okay. All right, here's another restaurant. There's a sunken boat. Yeah, we want to go show them the sunken boat. Yeah, let's go down there. We're gonna come back here. It's gonna be a little out and back area, but we'll be able to show you a few more things. It says Groom Transportation there. You see that? Is that real transportation place? I don't even know. This is Cody's Original Roadhouse. I think it's some kind of chain out of North Carolina or something. There's another store there too with a circle logo. I can't make out what that is. What is it?
I don't know. It looks like a boutique. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to. There, now you can see, I don't know what that is, but check it out. All right, then we'll go down here to Cody's Roadhouse and let's show you the boat, sunken boat. We're getting close to finishing up with our tour. Sun is down over there. It's officially down over the horizon. Everybody's out partying. They have karaoke and live music in here. Last time we were here, it was karaoke, not live music, but they are dancing. There's also a hotel down here on the water on the left. We're not going to go down that far, I don't think. We're just going to go far enough to show you that there is a sunken boat here as part of the whole thing, part of the whole atmosphere, right? A rusted out sunken boat. Is this a fisher boat? What is this? I don't even know. Warning, no visitors, no smoking, no naked lights. That's what it says on the side of on that boat. There it is, yeah. Okay, let's whip around this direction. You can see the lighthouse way down there at that restaurant that we started out. That's where we started out. The public restrooms, which I have to go, are over there. They're over there. I need to get over there fast. This has been such a long video. Look at this little thing. What is this? Lake Sumter Line. I guess that's the boats that we saw earlier, right? Where they were going across. I guess it's a little passenger something, tour boat. All right, they're still dancing in here. Every night's party around here. There's the Barnes & Noble down there. Here's the bridge with the lock and the canal that we saw earlier. And we're gonna walk through here and then down to the boardwalk so you can see the water over there on that side. And so I don't think this is a bus. I guess it's not a bus, or is it a bus? It says groom transportation. It must be some type of a bus stop. I don't know. It's all been, yeah, I don't know. He says it's fake, not real. This is like the little lock or the canal that goes through over here. And there's another lock down there. You can see it. There's that water tower. We're gonna come down here. There's a wooden no parking sign. WVLG, you can hear them. RJ Gators, Florida, Sea Grill and Bar. So we're gonna go down here. They have seats everywhere, although no one's really using them much. Everyone's walking, right? Everyone's doing stuff or in their golf carts. There it is, big Sumter line. So this is no actual boardwalk here. It's at the boardwalk level, but it's converted to stone in this area. Boat manufacturing, is this part of the history? There was a boat manufacturing company over here. It says all kinds of boat repairs and supplies. Oh, scenic cruise, that's what it is, on Lake Sumter line. Okay, so it is. It's not. They must not allow anybody to use boats except for these guys over here, which is nice because you don't get that smell of all the engines running. You don't get all that noise from all the boats too. Usually, I don't like that. I don't like the noise from the boats. I don't like the noises from the cars, right? What else can we say about these that's different? And there's no crime and there's no, like the homeless, it's like, and it's all public areas. It's not private property like Disney World. We say it's like Disney World, but Disney World is private property, okay? This is a public area that anybody can show up. And that's why we want to make these videos so you can see exactly what this whole layout is. There's another sunset view on the lake. It's pretty nice. Gazebo hours, like they have a gazebo here. It says dawn to dusk. You can go out there on the gazebo if you want. Nice view of the lake. All right, here's the backside of the Haagen-Dazs. I have to keep, Denise almost lost it there on a splinter, a big splinter sticking out on the dock, right? People, there's a under 55-year-old right there, under 55. They can't live in the house, unfortunately. And they do have a family neighborhood. There's 3 family neighborhoods where they're not age restricted, and on those, they're part of the community, but they're just not age restricted. And by the way, the 55 plus communities are the only legal form of discrimination in real estate today. Everything else has been removed. 55 plus is the only legal form of discrimination. Just keep that in mind. It's of any kind of discrimination. It's legal discrimination. Every other form of discrimination is illegal. All right, so we are finishing up our tour over here. There's WVLG. Is that it? No, that's actually this way. Denise, let's head over this way. Oh, wait. Oh, Denise just knows. We didn't see this. There's fake railroad tracks. Yeah, they go through here.
We got Mr. Ian Clare back there.
Yeah, and it kind of branches off here. All right, let's come in this corner. We're going to finish up our tour. I'm glad Denise noticed that. I never would have seen that. There's all these little things. Here's WVLG. This looks like the studio, Denise. It looks like they're actually broadcasting here from WVLG, doesn't it? It looks like they got the little microphones and I don't know. They have any turntables in there, and they got a nice lake view for WVLG too. So the one in Sumter, the one in Spanish Springs Town Square is not the real one. That's just a sign. This is the real one. Like this is where they actually broadcast from. So you saw it here first. All right, let's go into the square and see the beginning of the last song before we sign off on our tour. Because this has been almost 50 minutes long. Yeah, he's going. There he goes. Everyone is very friendly here, right, Denise? That's another thing. Very friendly place. I mean, it would be nice if all areas were like this, don't you think?
Yeah.
Like if all towns were like this, but I don't know what it would take. I mean, it's like I said, it's the only legal form of real estate discrimination, but it ends up making a very pleasant place to live, right? Pleasant place to be and hang out on public areas that are not private. That's the thing. Oh, this is their last song, they said. This is their last song, Denise. We got to get this. Maybe they're taking a break after this one. All right, this is their last song here. I'm gonna get up this way and we'll sign off. Oh, there is a water feature. Look, I didn't know there was a water feature here. It says 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. It's still on though. It's gonna shut off soon. The band is facing that way, so in order for us to get a front view of the band, we have to go on the other side. All right, another bar over there. All four, 1, 2, 3, 4 bars. Let's go over and get the dancers in the band. So you can see all the people dancing here. Look at this. There's a lot of them. All right, I'm gonna walk around this way. All right, I'm walking around this way so you can see what's going on. You got a Christmas tree. They got all the lights flashing. I want to see if I can get up in front of the band. All right, they're still going. This is their last song before the break, so we're gonna get it in. There we go. Okay. There. Now they're playing. All right, Denise, you going? Yeah. Is this an Elvis song?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. All right. So we're gonna finish up here. We'll just listen to the band play here a little bit. Everybody else is dancing, and then we will turn it off at the end as soon as the song ends. And if you have any questions, write them in the comments. Give us a thumbs up. Let us know your experience here at the Villages and any other inside information you guys have, like questions and inside information. Go ahead and put that in the comments, and please give us a thumbs up. Please share the video with others too that have not been here, because Denise and I have not been to these communities until the last couple of weeks, right? Even though our house is very close by here, we've never been. I didn't know what to expect, but I think it's a lot better than I would have thought, having been here and not gone here in the past, right? Okay, they're still going. They're still going. Still dancing. They're still playing songs. There's a big guy on the bass violin or whatever over there. Now you get the whole band. There you go. All right, so that's it for our video. We'll see you in the next one. And we're gonna get all these squares on here, so make sure you tune in and share the videos.